"Here comes the bride," the officiant announced. Amidst enthusiastic applause, Dahlia walked in. She looked gorgeous in a beautiful white gown, and took her place at the altar on stage. "Oh, my God. The bride is so pretty. She looks like an angel. They look so good together. They are truly a match made in heaven." Following her appearance, the atmosphere grew increasingly lively as the crowd looked on in admiration. The ceremony officially began with Dahlia's parents, John and Florence, seated in the front row alongside Lewis' fourth uncle. Seeing the both of Thane standing at the altar together, Florence couldn't hide the smile on her face. All her hopes and prayers for her daughter to marry into a wealthy family were finally materializing. While John wore a smile, his eyes betrayed a complexity of emotions. Despite his prolonged absences, he had a basic understanding of what went on at home. As for Lewis' uncle, he had an impassive expression right from the start, not showing much of a reaction. Dahlia is so lucky to be able to marry Lewis. Not far away, Dakota watched the new couple in jealousy. If only she hadn't been engaged, she would have been the one up there instead. "Ha! It seems like she's lucky, but she's actually not. With Lewis' personality, I'm afraid Dahlia won't be having a good married life." Jane shook her head. She knew of Lewis' reputation. It was finally time to exchange vows as the officiant said, "Dahlia, do you take Lewis to be your wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as you both shall live?" While Lewis was smiling widely, Dahlia looked troubled. After a short silence, he finally noticed that she didn't seem inclined to speak. Thinking the bride didn't hear him, the officiant repeated himself. "Dahlia, do you take Lewis to be your wedded husband?" In the end, Dahlia remained silent. She truly did not wish to get married to Lewis. She didn't even understand why. That was why she hesitated at the last moment. What's happening? Why isn't the bride saying anything? Is she regretting it? As a result of her actions, a wave of dissonant murmurs swiftly swept across the venue. "What's the meaning of this, Dahlia? Are you embarrassing me on purpose?" Lewis narrowed his eyes, his expression menacing. "If you dare humiliate me today, our previous agreement will be thrown out the window. I can't guarantee what will happen then." Dahlia clenched her fists at his words, finally giving in. She was about to exchange her vows when a resounding crash reverberated through the hall. The doors had been kicked open, and at the same time, a tall figure strutted in proudly. "Dustin, why are you here?" Florence slammed her hand on the table and shot up to her feet, feeling shocked and furious. "I'm here to steal the bride,"